What's up, everyone? I'm doing alright. Thank you. I appreciate it. I've been trying to grind it, trying to get, you know, more uploads going up. Thank you. Yeah, the Crow discussion video is done pretty well, better than I initially expected, I thought. So, I'm happy to see that. Alright, let me put out a post on the YouTube side. Let me know how everything sounds, if audio and everything's alright. Let's do... No, it sucks it doesn't let you post from YouTube Studio. Or you kind of can, but it's dumb. All right. Oh no, I still take my time on the videos. I'm just like being more consistent with my work ethic. Like the Spider-Man video, that wasn't like, you know, done quick. Like that took a while. I'm just dedicating more time to try and actually grow the channel. All right, we're gonna get started in a second. I just want to send a post out on YouTube. Yeah, whatever. All right, that'll have to do. I think it was definitely my best edited video by far. I think the editing was really well done in the last hunt video. Like overall, I like the aesthetic and the way it came out. Favorite Arkham game is easily City. I mean, I would say my favorite City as well, but for replayability, I would say for me it's probably this Asylum. I can replay this game time and time again, never get tired. But City, like, it's fun, but you know, it's a big thing to get through. Wait, when I streamed this game, was it on my Xbox? It must have been. I guess I've never started a game on my PlayStation. That's weird. I don't even own that Xbox anymore. Alright, that's fine. Let's do normal. Hello. It's wild that this game is much lighter than the comic it's loosely based on. Oh yeah. This is not anything really like the comic. I mean, aesthetically, yeah, and a little bit for the tone, but it's very different in a lot of ways. Hello, sweetie. Where am I from? Not really like answering that. You have it on Arkham. You have Arkham Asylum and City on Steam and PS3. Doesn't the Arkham games like not run that well on PC, or at least not Origins? Remember, Origins was like ran like shit on PC.
Stand back, fool! I've got a bomb. All right.
Well, I don't know where you're from, so I couldn't. I'm from a place that uses Eastern Standard as time. I don't know. Nighthead Disaster, the launch on PC. Oh yeah, it did. It did. Well, Night kind of had like a bad launch in general. Night was rough all around the edges.
Hey, Sharpie. Love what you've done with the place.
That's Warden Shop to you. Bowles!
Yo, Frankie! How's the wife and kids? You miss me?
Ah, yeah, definitely not from Israel. No.
You really want to talk to
Asylum and City run nearly perfect on your PC. Well, have you tried playing Origins? I tried playing Origins, and it couldn't run for me. It sucks too. I really want to replay Origins, but it's like
Something's not right.
they've never brought it back to like newer consoles. Good luck trying to play it through the fucking PlayStation stream bullshit. Like, you technically can, but have fun with that.
He's waiting for you down at patient handover. Got here just before you did.
Sharpie loves his cameras. Hey, Sharpie, you getting my good side?
This still has, like, one of the best openings to any game. The opening to Arkham City was cool, too.
Look at all this.
But this just, like, really soaked you in the atmosphere. And then you have Arkham Knight, which starts with fucking Batman jumping off a building to the Batmobile, and that's pretty much it. Just like, alright, you can go now. I mean, to be fair, technically, it starts with you burning the Joker. The only Souls game I've played, really, is Elden Ring, which I really like. I've played it a couple times. But, like, I've tried playing the other ones, and it's just, I don't know. I ended up hitting a wall and, like, kind of giving up. But I really like Elden Ring. Because Elden Ring, like, it was more open world than the other ones. So you didn't really have to, like, keep fighting something until you can get through it. You can just go somewhere and level up. I guess it's more like a streamlined Souls experience, but I liked it. Bringing Paul Dini and the rest of the animated series voice actors was perfect. Oh, 100%, yeah. That was a great choice.
Is that a crocodile I hear? What's up, Doc? Pencil me in for tomorrow at 4.
Fairly excited.
We got a lot of catching up to.
I'd probably have to, like, make a new character, like start a new game, because I think my current character on Elden Ring is like new game plus 8. No fucking way I'm getting through a bunch of new DLC bosses with that. I would get steamrolled. There's Bloodborne 15 times. Holy shit.
I'm telling you, the state of the wiring could be.
It seems like the actual Dark Souls games are the most like renowned, I guess, in the series, but when it comes to like die-hard Bloodborne and Sekiro fans, they're like the most passionate when it comes to those two games. Especially Bloodborne. I mean, Bloodborne, to be fair, like, they kind of got the shit out of the deal because they haven't gotten a sequel or remake or anything.
my temperature, I'd be happy to drop my pants.
Mark Hamill's the Joker is one of the greatest voice acting performances ever. Oh, without a doubt.
He's good. Get the door open.
This game was your original rage fuel? Why? What were you raging at?
Alert in intensive treatment. Category 9 patient in transit. Classification system active. Shoot to kill permissions granted.
You heard the lady. We got another psycho on the way.
Oh. Yeah, the boss fights are like the boss fights aren't that hard to me, but they're definitely a little they're not that great in this game. Like that was definitely the biggest thing they improved on the new games. Especially like
Keep your weapons trained on it.
especially considering the jump there was in quality of bosses from this game to City, which has like some of the best boss fights in gaming still, is crazy to consider. Like, think about that jump. We went from the fucking Bane fight in this game to like Mr. Freeze and Clayface. Like, it's actually insane.
I've got your scent, Batman.
The 2000s were the time when Steve Blum was in everything. Steve Blum is still in everything. That motherfucker's still everywhere.
That
hasn't changed.
Stop me from killing you, Batman. I'll rip you apart. Eat your bones.
Yeah, the Mr. Freeze boss is awesome. Honestly, every boss in Arkham City was great. Like, what was like the weakest boss there? Like maybe Ra's al Ghul. But it was still like fun. I guess like the Ra's al Ghul fight was more like a spectacle than it was like a challenge or anything. But like the Clayface and the Solomon Grundy fight are great too.
Not where you're going.
I mean, Solomon Grundy's okay. He's a bit more telegraphed than like Clayface is, but it's still alright.
Trick or two up my sleeve. I mean, don't you think it's a little bit funny how a fire at Blackgate caused hundreds of my crew to be moved here?
I thought I told you to stay quiet.
Have I played Dead Rising before?
You really should learn to keep that.
Yeah, yeah. I've played Dead Rising before. I literally played through this again like a couple days ago, and I'm playing through Dead Rising 2 again as well. Like the 3 games I could play endlessly and never get tired of is this game, the OG BioShock, and the OG Dead Rising.
What are you really after?
Oh, nothing much. Hundreds dying in pain and fear. All their meaningless
Like
lives.
I could play those 3 games again endlessly
All thanks
and
to you and a book of
never get tired.
Was that the answer you wanted?
What other games are you planning to stream? I don't know. I'm gonna be changing my streaming schedule. I'm gonna be doing it a little bit differently. So I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna play yet. Type of music? What's my favorite? What's my favorite type of music? Or
Don't you trust me?
I like a bunch of different stuff, but
Has arrived.
I'd say like grunge is probably my favorite.
Intensive treatment. Lower floors are now at level red alpha.
So, you're back. You killed 3 of my crew. Busted out of here.
Only 3? I'll be sure to try harder next time. What
Like
say we aim
out of
for
anything
100?
from Serious House, you can definitely tell. I think the Joker's overall appearance was probably based on his appearance in
Long night, Jim.
Serious Earth, because there's definitely like there's definitely some straight comparisons.
Hopefully the last one we'll ever have with him.
Yeah, right.
Hold it there. Sorry, Batman. Arkham staff only.
I assure you, if anyone's qualified, it's...
Listen, I appreciate the assistance, but
What's up,
he'll
Penny?
unsettle the more violent inmates.
I think he's talking about you, Bats. Don't
What's
you
funny is I
think
played this
you're
game
always
like
welcome
not that even that long ago, like yes, less than a year, but fucking
You okay?
still,
Rendered almost without a fight.
I'm still gonna get
I
lost.
don't like it.
At least he's back where he belongs.
earthquake's kicking my butt and I'm not even in Jersey. Dude, I felt that shit. I felt that shit. I was home when I felt it. Like, I live next to an airport, and when I say next to, I mean like fucking a couple blocks away. So I'm used to planes, and it's an international airport, so I'm used to like big ass planes, like 737s flying pretty low because they're landing at the airport. So I'm used to some shaking. I noticed it when it's happening. I'm like, that's a little more than usual. And then I heard, like, you know, on the news and shit that it was an earthquake.
Ladies and maniacs, I apologize for this interruption to your regular entertainment.
Because my apartment's also on the ground level, so I didn't feel it as much as other people did.
Everyone in the room has been much cartoons. But then, well, you know how I love a captive audience. I'm just warming you up, Pats. Fresh from Blackgate Correctional Facility, with a
Yeah, like,
combined sentence of
fucking,
752
like, here in New York, we don't really get earthquakes like that. Like, we'll get, like, aftershocks, but, like, never anything like that. So, that was new. My favorite movie's the Korean Old Boy. A small detail I love about this game is Batman grows a 5 o'clock shadow and progressing through the story. Oh yeah, I think he does that in all of them.
Joker's in full control of the security gates.
I'll find a way out. Gordon, try and contact the warden. Let him know what's happened. I'll be back.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
Old Boy's incredibly messed up. Yeah, I mean there's worse stuff, but
I'm not going anywhere I don't want to.
it is fairly messed up.
Think I'll let you run.
Always with the hero speed. Ooh, I'm getting bored of watching you. Why don't you just come find me?
Amazing how in every other game Batman can jump through every window there is, yet this one just he couldn't get through. Oh yeah, the twist in it is obviously messed up. Kind of the point. The game's pretty incredible for its age. Oh yeah, it's aged great. It still looks good.
Warning. Security breach in level B3.
This game is actually from the same engine they used to make the BioShock games. So if you are a big fan of like BioShock, you'll notice that a lot of the structures in this game look exactly the same like they do in BioShock, because you know it's very like raining outside and stuff, and so there's a lot of like wet looking structures, and the engine they used was really good for like making architecture look wet and stuff. And there's points in every Arkham game where you go in like first person for a little bit, and when you go in first person in this game, it looks exactly like BioShock.
Joker's escaped custody. He's running free in Arkham.
Do you need anything?
What's the worst comic I've ever read?
Commissioner Gordon is safe. Joker's not far ahead. I'll stay in contact.
I'd have to think about that.
Let him go. You'll only end up in more trouble if you.
Yeah, Unreal 3. It looks really good.
Thank God.
I don't know, what's the
Zaz,
worst
he's got
comics I've
Mike.
ever read?
He's strapped in the chair. Zaz has totally lost it.
Wait here.
You can't. He'll kill Mike if he sees anyone trying to get close.
He won't see me.
I don't know.
I see anything that looks.
I've actually been reading The Boys right now, and like a lot of people act like that's the worst comic of all time.
Do you hear me?
I don't know, I think a lot of the hate for that comic kind of gets a little overblown. I mean, I'm not that far into it yet, but you know, it's one of those things where people kind of like to hate it just to hate it. No, I haven't seen There Will Be Blood. There's a lot of like good movies I haven't seen yet.
Zaz has got my buddy. He's gonna fry him. Do something,
please.
Keep him occupied. I need to get behind him.
Have another.
I've got to get close enough to Zaz to strike.
He'll see me coming on the ground.
Oh, you know
so
what?
I'll stay up high.
Honestly, I think Spider-Man Reign would maybe be one of the
These
worst
old
comics I ever
gargoyles
read.
will be able to support my
Not maybe not worst, but it's just not very good. You heard the boys comic sucks. Yeah, the thing is though, everyone who says that usually haven't actually read it and they're just kind of
down, but not for long. Got to
parroting like some YouTube videos they've heard of that from. I mean, there's I know some of the ending for the boys comics and like some of the writing is kind of stupid. Garth Ennis has this habit of writing himself in a corner and then his resolutions aren't always the greatest. He kind of does like a Stephen King thing where he doesn't really outline stuff. And so he ends up kind of writing stuff
You have one chance to
kind of weirdly. The boys ending comic was great. The actual ending with like Huey and Butcher I think is good, but like the resolution as to like how they deal with like the soups is very stupid in my opinion. Like it was like the easiest way out he could have picked.
Oracle, I'm here.
Arkham Asylum just vanished off the network.
He's in control of the security system.
Because like before I started reading it, I watched all like those videos too that talk about, you know, the boys comics. The thing is, Garth Ennis is a very acquired taste.
It's being suppressed at the moment, but the story will break any time now.
He's
Wicked
lying.
Prayer.
It's
Wicked
just
Prayer
a
is the
version
worst
to
Crow
keep him
movie.
away.
How do you know?
I know him.
There's just like nothing redeeming about it.
Try the radio. The troll should be able to shut down the gate.
Harley thinks she has me trapped in
Yes.
this chamber.
It's the worst. Okay. City of Angels is bad because the studio basically turned it into a clone of the first movie. Salvation, it's not like a masterpiece, but Salvation at least tried different things. And like, I'll say Salvation,
Sorry, feed's down. Comms are up
it didn't execute every idea perfectly, but for the most part, it was pretty good. There's nothing fucking better. There's nothing worse, I mean, than Wicked Prayer. It's just bad all around.
Warning. Decontamination. Toxins detected.
Ever thought to do a Discord discussion? What do you mean?
Warning. Decontamination. Area sealed.
What is that stuff?
Joker toxin. Listen, the room is full of poison gas. Anyone caught in there is dead.
Are you gonna get in there and help them, Batman?
Yeah, like I forget. Someone told me this on Twitter because, like, if you read the graphic novel version of City of Angels, it's much more close to how it was originally supposed to be, and it's so much better.
Joker's been planning.
Well, it's called Wicked Prayer because it follows this like satanic cult,
You're gonna be fine. Stay here.
but it's so stupid. I don't know his name, but he's like the guy fucking.
Hold on a little longer.
I don't know his name, but he was like in that Buffy spin-off show Angel. I don't think he's like a bad actor, but he was so fucking bad in Wicked Prayer, it was crazy.
He left me here.
Watch it. This is the most dick thing Batman ever does. There was no reason to do that. There really wasn't. The guy was already up a place he couldn't hurt anyone else. He just didn't need to do that.
Attention. Air purity is now at normal.
All right.
Attention.
No, that was a little uncalled for.
Access is now permitted.
Dude, one of the most dick things Batman ever does, it's in the story mode for Injustice 2. It's when him and Robin sneak into Arkham Asylum, He sneaks up on a guard. This is a guard, mind you. So, like, you know, someone's supposed to be on his side. He sneaks up behind the dude, punches him in the face. The guard was already falling down. Batman grabs his arm, he stops him from falling, and fucking punches him in the face like 10 more times. Like, there was no reason for it. The dude was gonna go down for, like, from one punch, and Batman was like, nah, you haven't had enough yet. Like, sometimes it makes sense why people don't like Batman very much. Oh, was it a Superman guard? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Either way. Still. It's kind of dick. Do you like the first Berserk video you did or second? Which one do I like more? I like them equally. I'd like to bring up a topic about movie or comics and hearing different opinions about it. I mean, I don't really like. I don't know. I mean, people can bring up whatever they want. Like, we've had discussions, but I haven't like specifically like set out like, oh, we're gonna have this discussion or something. Like, it either happens or it doesn't. I think if you let this guy beat you up, he dies, doesn't he? Like, can't you actually not die from him? Oops. Let's see. If I die, it's not my fault. I'm just trying to see something. Oh no, maybe he can kill you. I thought if you took... Oh, no, yeah. Yeah, he can't actually kill you. He dies before you do. Yeah, you actually can't die there. You actually don't have to fight him at all. That complete encounter is on a timer. It stops either if you take enough damage like I did, it'll end the fight, or if you just wait long enough, he just overdoses anyway. Because Joker doesn't have the formula ready yet. Oh, okay, I was about to say. You playing Rise of Ronin? I've heard very mixed things about that game. Like, I've heard some people say it's not very good. We'll go the combo throw. Ow! The dumbass.
Quick, get in here before more of them come. They came out of nowhere. I dragged Jerry in here. Powered up the gate. Must have passed out.
I don't know, Rise of Ronin to me just felt like kind of,
we call it extreme isolation. Only
I don't know if I'd say
transport system.
Open it.
Assassin's Creed clone.
Call another cell.
I don't know, like, I was watching gameplay of Rise of Ronin, and I don't know what the guy was playing on, but it looked like it was like a 360 game. Like, it just didn't look like it was very impressive for this time. Yeah, this is the Return to Arkham version, so some things look different than they did in the OG version. If there's one terrible Batman villain you could turn right or more serious, who would it be? There's a certain way you could make Mad Hatter like very creepy. I mean, he is sort of creepy already, but in a lot of mediums he's played up more like campy. But there's ways you could make him like really fucking creepy.
I should go back to the holding cells. Bowles wasn't too smart. He'll have left a trail.
Like, it's not hard to understand why, but like the whole wanting to find his like Alice thing, you know, and if you know anything about the guy who originally wrote Alice in Wonderland, then you'd probably understand why
He sealed himself off.
Why
He's got your father.
he could take a very creepy turn.
Don't worry.
Actually, they do it in Serious House.
Oracle, I'm getting him back. Joker will not win. I won't let him. I'm starting where he was taken.
The gameplay is very fun, and the combat system is one of the best I ever played. All right,
Find
well,
Frank, I'll find your father.
Bruce, hurry, please.
maybe it's on like the PlayStation Store or something. I might get it. I don't know. I don't play many like new games nowadays.
Was it a clue the great detective missed? How did Frankie go way back?
I never really found him creepy in the Arkham games. Maybe it's just me, but
Oracle, I'm at the
wish the
holding
comics
cell.
used him more.
I'm setting up a crime scene.
So what's the plan? Isolate
Oh,
something
Dr.
in that
Deathman.
room unique to Bowles?
Exactly.
Bowles dropped his flask. Sloppy. Let's see what the forensic scanner picks up. I can follow traces of alcohol from Frank's bourbon in the atmosphere.
Oracle, I've got a trail.
That's great. You follow it. I'm grabbing every reference to Arkham I can find. Maybe useful later.
oh yeah, well Zaz is just straight up like a serial killer, like a sadistic serial killer. He's very creepy.
Transport to
I wish they'd use Scarecrow more.
staff with correct security clearance. Security level is now at orange.
Like other than Arkham Knight and like a couple of kind of smaller comics, there's not many stories that utilize just the Scarecrow without like another villain popping up at some point.
Hello? What's happening there? I'm trying to contact Steve. Is he there? Hold 1 second.
Come on, what's taking so long?
Stupid. Unreliable.
Which one would you delete from existence?
What's going on?
Serious House and Serious Earth, Berserk, Marvel Ruins, or The Crow? Which of the mediums, or which like of my videos?
Mr. J doesn't want you following us just yet.
Because those are, if you mean my videos or just like the comics themselves, those are different answers. If it's the entire comic book and run, the Marvel Ruins, yeah, because that's just like one comic. If it was you were talking about my videos, I would say the Berserk, only because I kind of made a mistake of trying to cover Berserk in like a series format. I should have done it in like, I should have summarized more stuff instead of trying to do like a play-by-play.
Hey, Babs! I know you can hear me. I've got a little something for you to listen to. Harley and Frank are really out of the
Just discovered your channel, absolutely love it. Been a Batman comics fan my whole life, and you inspired me to track down a hardcover copy of Arkham Asylum and finally check it out. Nice. Actually, I am, so I'm working on a different kind of video right now, but when I'm done with that, there's actually another dark Batman story I want to cover. So, keep a lookout for that. So it might be coming out later this month, depending on how much progress I'm going to make on it. I don't want to give out too much because I don't want to like give out what comic it is already, but it's a dark one for sure. Dr. Death is... I really don't know anything about Dr. Death, to be honest. I don't think we have a spray yet, right? Wait, what is back there? Like, is that a clue to something?
Alert. Alert. We are currently experiencing a Category Red Alpha security alert. This is not a drill. Report to your section commander.
The music in this first game is so good, too.
Warning. Multiple security breaches on level A4.
My number one Batman comic has to be Strange Apparitions. That's a good one. One of my favorites is Batman Ego. It's a short comic, but it's so good.
Warning. Multiple security breaches on level A6.
Like, if anyone says Batman's like a one-dimensional, like a hypocritical character, just have them read Batman Ego.
Warning. Multiple security breaches on level B4.
I read Batman Black and White. I don't think so.
I am the spirit.
Dr. Death was Batman's first supervillain.
Through my actions,
Yeah, I know he was like from the Detective Comics. I just don't really know much about him other than that.
Curse is to forever remain in the shadows. My story is carved into the very
Like, I haven't read much of him, like many stories with him in it.
Will only be revealed to those dedicated enough to discover it.
Batman's a hypocrite, no. Gotham City not executing the Joker is stupid, though. Well, I mean, technically, Gotham City's supposed to be in, like, New Jersey. Sometimes in New York, and, like, those places don't have, you know, the death penalty either, so... I guess it's not, like, too crazy to think about. Like, not every place has the death penalty. Oh, shit. Combat's still so good.
Batman. How's it going? Any sign of Dad?
Not yet, but I'm getting close. Harley Quinn tried to slow me down, dropped an elevator on me.
Did it work?
I think after the BS they'd cause,
Of course
they would
not.
have the death
I'll get
penalty.
back to you when I reach the end of the trail.
Probably, but wouldn't have very many comics after that, would you? Thank you, Josh.
I got a kid. You don't have to.
I don't have to. I just want to.
Okay, boss says no one gets past. Get any clues? Shoot it.
We've got anyone coming?
Yeah, I've read most of the Scott Snyder
Oracle.
stuff.
Joker's
It's
men
been
have
pretty
taken
good.
control of the cell block transfer corridor.
That's not good. I patched into a guard radio. It sounds like Joker's
It annoys
crew got
me
their hands
with all
on
the
weapons.
naysayers that the no-kill rule and Batman's
I'll
supposed to be a
calibrate the
hero at the end of the
Cowl's
day,
vision mode to isolate armed
a symbol
henchmen.
of righteousness. Well, I
The
mean,
direct approach is suicide. You need to be smart.
if someone just says like, "Oh, you know, Batman's lame because he doesn't kill," then obviously that's a little dumb. But I mean, there is a hypocrisy definitely when you can argue that Batman knows he's in a place that won't kill the Joker. Like, you know, he's gonna just keep getting out anyway. So there is a hypocrisy, but you know, just saying like, "Oh, he's lame because he doesn't kill" or something is a very you know, silly thing. It's a silly argument. No, I haven't read One Piece. Well, One Piece. I haven't read One Piece and probably never will, to be honest.
No problem, boss. The
It's just way too long for me.
Good. Our friendly neighborhood rodent is on
Like, I'm kind of a slow reader anyway, so it would take me like a fucking year to read One Piece. No, not even a year.
I suppose I'd better warn my boys you're on the way. Hey, maybe I won't. It'll be a nice surprise.
That's what I meant to say. People were saying he's dumb because of that. Well, that's kind of part of his character. Like, that's kind of part of what he is.
Ding, 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 dong. Arkham Asylum.
Like, that's called complexity. Like, Batman could be, you know, he can have his heart in the right place and he can be righteous while also admitting that there is a certain level of, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, there's a certain level of, sort of self-indulgence he takes in what he does, you know? Like, it's possible two things could be true at the same time. Just uninstall this game. Don't make you reinstall it. Do it. Reinstall it.
We're stuck down here.
I am not the person to come to get off your Arkham kick. Admittedly, I'm a hypocrite because I like the Keaton Batman. See, that's the thing, like, I don't mind a Batman who kills, but I hate, like, in the movies when they try and, like, give some bullshit excuse. Like, even though I don't like his interpretation of the character, I like that Zack Snyder made Batman like the fucking Terminator, because I think that's what you should do if you're gonna have him kill. It's like, don't come up with some bullshit excuse. Sometimes detective mode actually fucks you up, because it's like sometimes it's hard to tell when someone's looking.
Did you really think it was gonna be that easy?
100% agree. I've always seen him as a Marvin Gaye tragedy. That's one really good on seeing people talk about the blind justice by saying him. Ben Affleck Batman was badass and pretty accurate fighting wise. Oh, he was the coolest to watch, like, actually fight. Like, that fight scene when he's, like, saving Superman's mom, that's legitimately, like, one of the best fight scenes out of any Batman movie.
I'm not scared.
No, I haven't played any of the Max Payne games. Although I did play Alan Wake 2, like, not that long ago, and it made me kind of want to go back and try all the other Remedy games. Because other than, like, the first Alan Wake and Alan Wake 2, I don't think I've played any other Remedy game. I think I played a little bit of Control, but I wasn't really that into it. Too bad the action direction of Snided makes me want to puke. Not sure what that means. Yeah, we got a lot of new people here, it looks. Yeah, Remedy makes some cool stuff. They seem like to be, like, very experimental. Are, like, all Remedy games, like, connected? Are they, like, all technically in the same universe? Because what is it? It's Max Payne, Control, Alan Wake. I think they did Quantum Break, didn't they? Oh, didn't realize it was this way. Yeah, I think I want to check out the OG, like Alan Wake's.
Oh, those were the easy ones. I'm just playing with you. You'll see. Yeah.
I feel like most people hear me from the Crow video. Like, that's the most common answer I get.
Joker
Since the OG KOTOR games were on Xbox exclusively, basically, Xbox should get KOTOR remake up and running again, and a huge exclusive. Was that still coming out? Like, I feel like I keep hearing, like, either the remake is coming or it's not. I'd like to see Alan Richardson, honestly. I think he could do it.
Yes, it is I, Edward Nigma, the Riddler, and more importantly, your intellectual superior. My genius has allowed me to easily hack into your primitive communications. My goal is simple. You complete a series of amusingly taxing challenges and, well, you'll see. Ready for your first one? Good. But be careful. Don't cut yourself on this.
Yes, the Riddler trophies are not always my favorite. At least in this one, there's not that many, really.
So you did it. Well done.
Not like in Arkham Knight when they shove it down your throat.
Let alone the world's greatest detective.
I'm over here, Batman.
Deus Ex team had a small hand in development of Arkham Asylum. Oh, did they? I've actually never played, oh wait, there's a tape up here. I've actually never played any Deus Ex game. Who's this tape again? I feel like it's Joker, maybe? Nope.
Harley, everyone does.
So my gut wanted to say Harley, and I didn't say it.
Always had a thing for extreme personalities. You can't deny.
Yeah, it has a secret room. It's in, it's later on in the game. It's in Quincy Sharp's office. It's you have to use, like, the explosive spray on a wall there, and, it'll open up. That's, like, one of the best kept secrets in, like, all of gaming. It took years for people to find that. To be fair, like, who the fuck's just gonna go up and spray a random wall? Yeah, I'll show it on stream. Not gonna be till much later, though.
It was a massacre. Bowles came walking in telling everyone to cover the front entrance. Said something about Joker's army coming through the main gate. 2 of my guys moved to the exit, and Frank shot him dead. They never stood a chance.
Was Bowles alone?
Thought he was. Then I saw Harley Quinn. She was surrounded by Black Gate prisoners. They were just killing everyone in the room. I had no choice. I got in here, locked the door. I could see it on the security feed. They had someone with them. It looked like the commissioner.
Bowles is dead. They carried on without him. Must have outlived his usefulness.
Good. He was scum.
Damn. The Blackgate prisoners are at the asylum because shortly before the Joker got caught and brought to Arkham Asylum, there was a fire at Blackgate Prison, and all the prisoners had to be transferred here. And apparently, well, no, I was going to say apparently that didn't make anyone curious, but that is the reason why Batman even went to the asylum in the first place, because he thought that was, you know, a little suspicious. My guard is the guy who plays Batman in Origins. What, the same voice actor? What was his name again? The guy who played Batman Origins? He actually didn't do a bad job. Yeah, Roger Craig Smith. He did a good job. Like, he should have been Batman in a lot more stuff. You want to give me a super chat? Oh, I guess I don't have super chat on this channel because it's like just a live channel. I mean, if you want to support me, you can support me on Patreon.
It's cool.
It's not cool. Joker's
Roger Craig Smith played Ezio in AC2?
Yeah? You think he'll come this way?
If anyone can hear me, send back up to the mansion grounds.
Oracle, disable the Batmobile's countermeasure system.
I saw the alert. What's wrong? Where are you?
I'm outside the Arkham mansion. Harley Quinn probably triggered the alarm. If she's still got Gordon with her, he could get hurt.
Okay, done. The Batmobile is still parked up outside the intensive treatment building in Arkham North. I sent you the schematics for the entire island. I've marked key locations like your car.
Thanks, Oracle.
The Danny verse where every DC superhero is played by Danny DeVito. I'd watch it.
Don't get too full of yourself, Dark Knight.
The man himself, Amadeus Arkham. I think is there tape in here? Or is it just a trophy? I guess just a trophy. And then, I'm pretty sure Wayne Towers, something too.
You are performing just below my predicted expectations. At this rate, you'll never beat me.
And then... It's funny it wasn't weird to anyone that the fucking warden of an asylum made a huge statue of himself. Is that one too? Oh, I guess not. Sorry, wait. Yep. The clock tower? You gotta be at a certain angle to get these ones sometimes. I remember a good amount of like the visual riddles in this one. He likes wasting tax money. If you think that's bad, just wait until he becomes mayor. Honestly, Arkham was a poor bastard. If you read the Asylum comic, it's really sad. Oh yeah, yeah. No, he's definitely a tragic character. That was the coolest aspect, though, is seeing like the contrast between Bruce's journey and Amadeus. They both kind of get lost in like the idea of the asylum. Oh, really? He had the honor of voicing Chris Redfield in the 2 worst Resident Evil games ever? What a guy. Oh, yeah, because it's stylized. That's why. Style always holds up against realism. Better than City's detective mode riddles. Oh, yeah. Honestly. Yeah. Well, it's better because, like, it's not an open world, so it's more densely packed. So you know you're, like, you know, the area you have to look for the riddle is much less than it is in City. The combat's still great, too.
This'll hurt.
You wanna fuck with my car? Then you can taste my car, bitch. It is crazy how much detail's in this game, and yet they only made like 6 character models for all the the Blackgate prisoners in this whole game. See, that's why I like Arkham Asylum more. Well, I'm not gonna say I like it more, but I find Arkham Asylum has much better replayability than Arkham City, is because of like how atmospheric this game feels. You know, like that always holds up to me. And also, I guess because it's, you know, it's easier to replay. It's more, you know, it's more claustrophobic. It's much more linear than City is. But I just love this game.
Anyone seen the big bad bat?
Strange.
There it is.
Gordon's pipe. Barbara gave it to him. There's no way.
I like Grant Morrison, but I don't like Bat God and like parts of Snyder's Batman. But hate his philosophy behind it, breaking the Bat God to keep him relevant.
It has your father's initials.
Oh yeah, I don't like. I like his movies, but I don't like Snyder's. You know.
Exactly.
Take on the character exactly.
He's alive, Barbara.
Atmosphere, aesthetic over everything. Oh, of course. There's a reason why, like, you know, stylized games from even like 20 years ago look better than, or, you know, still hold up. Batmobile had his Bat credit card in it. Whenever I hear Bat credit card, I think of that stupid ass fucking joke like Nostalgia Critic used to make. The fucking Bat credit card joke. You guys started construction early on this shit. He has a Bat credit card. Yeah, it was funny, like, the first time Nostalgia Critic made that joke. After about, you know, the 26th time, it started to get a little bit stale. Like, Nostalgia Critic, don't get me wrong, I do like some of his videos, but the dude had about, like, 6 jokes he kept telling over, like, the fucking 15 years he's been making videos.
He's trying to take over the island piece by piece.
I got more satisfaction beating Asylum, where with City and Night, I just went, okay, I beat it, I guess. Yeah.
It was torn apart. Throw it in the water. He never stood a chance.
You wait here. I'll be back.
Who should voice Batman if there's another AAA Batman game? Not gonna lie, I really liked Jensen Ackles when he voiced the character. I thought he had a really cool Batman voice. I wouldn't mind him. This is... I want to say either Killer Croc or Scarecrow. Oh, wait, does it say it? No. Killer Croc, Scarecrow? No, never mind.
Another one of those boring.
Yeah, I forgot if you play it and turn it off, it still plays. Didn't they take that out in City?
In the flesh. So, Doc, you want me to look at the ink cards again? The first one,
Night need more actual boss fights. Yeah, 'cause the problem with Night is that it had fucking you fighting Deathstroke in a tank battle and call it a boss fight.
Now let's skip the jokes.
skip the jokes. Hey, Shark, didn't she get my permanent record? Be quiet, crowd.
I believe the villain Prometheus was supposed to be in the second season of Infamy DLC. That would have been cool. They didn't do a second one, right? They only ever did the first one. It's funny too, because the seasons of Infamy, I think, were arguably better than base game for the most part. Especially the Mr. Freeze one. Like, imagine how awesome Night would have been if, like, the Mr. Freeze thing was, like, the whole game. Or, like, at least if he was, like, as big a villain as Scarecrow was. Actually, I would have loved it much more if it was Mr. Freeze and Scarecrow rather than Scarecrow and fucking Arkham Knight. Jason Eggles is more fitting voice for Jason than Troy Baker. I don't know about that.
Hey, scram, bats! This is my me time.
Second season got canceled. So who else was supposed to be in it? Like, who else other than Prometheus? Increasing power. Oh, increasing the time an assailant stays down. Twin batarangs. You don't really use most of it. Power of normal combo strikes. Look at that. I love the artwork on these two.
You crazy bitch. Harley! What's he doing here? It's too early.
I'm sorry, Puddin'. Don't be angry with me. Mwah!
It's a lot more interesting seeing this version of Harley that's obviously more inspired by the animated series versus every version of Harley now that's inspired by fucking Margot Robbie.
Past the security gate. Gotta find another route.
Prometheus and Hush should have been the villains for Arkham Knight. I wish fucking Hush had, like, an actual story other than what the fuck he got. Like, that was the worst resolution ever, was the fucking Hush thing. I mean, Azrael wasn't much better, but the way they concluded Hush's story was fucking criminal. I mean, I thought what they were going to do, honestly, was that Hush was going to end up being the Scarecrow. Like, they were going to take down his, or, you know, they were going to say, like, he took his personality. Because, like, obviously, Scarecrow in this game versus Knight is, like, very different. And in-universe, there's a reason for that. But, like, I thought that's the resolution they were going to go with. And I was kind of hyped for that. So, when it wasn't that, and I saw what they ended up doing, yeah, it was such a letdown. Isn't it crazy that almost nothing Mr. Freeze touches is bad? Well, I wouldn't go that far. Most things Mr. Freeze is in is good, but Margot Robbie took inspirations from New 52 Harley. Yeah, but there was also some liberties there, and I would say, like, those liberties has inspired pretty much every other version of Harley that's come out since then. Before I've learned about the development of Knight was that we didn't want Paul Dini in a Red Store because he was a freelance writer. Oh, that's why Knight turned out the way it did. Arnold as Mrs. Freeze was funny. Yeah, I mean, you know, it was... Well, you know, it was something. It was definitely a performance. It was definitely one of the performances of all time.
Someone over here. Come on, wake up. What are we gonna do? Shut up.
Oh.
Keep looking.
Whoops, didn't want to do that. I keep thinking this is like the other games where like the gliding's inverted and it's not, and it's kind of fucking me up. So I wanted to fly up, and I didn't really end up doing that. WB's doing terrible things with their properties right now. Making Suicide Squad the sequel to Arkham Knight makes it look like they hate money. That was the dumbest shit. That it really was. Like, and I mean, Suicide Squad failed, as we all knew it was going to. And then motherfuckers act surprised as to why no one wants to play it. Gee, I don't know.
I don't want to worry you boys, but
Maybe because, like, literally no one asked for it.
there with you.
Like, no one really wanted a Suicide Squad game, but even if you're gonna make one, why make it a fucking looter shooter? A live service one at that. Like, that's the dumbest genre you could have made a fucking Suicide Squad game.
Aging Dr. Bat. Aging Dr. Bat. Is there a Dr. Bat in the room?
Night night.
Is there a doctor in the house? No? I think I have a pile of wounded henchmen that need medical attention.
The room's clear. You're safe now.
I mean, WB canceled Batman Beyond game twice. Oh, movie? Oh, movie. They also canceled Batman Beyond game, too.
Batman, over here.
Yeah, I see ya.
I don't know what happened. 1 minute we were
I wanted a Red
together
Hood
moving
spin-off
around,
game
and
a la
the
Saints
next,
Row
armed
2 and
thugs
3.
burst into the room and took us
Wait,
hostage.
what? You wanted like a
Did they have anyone
Red
with
Hood
them?
game in style of
They
Saints
took
Row?
someone into the elevator. I couldn't tell who it was.
They obviously didn't want to be followed. The elevator appears to have been powered down. You're going to be okay.
Also, yeah, Saints Row 2 and 3 are very different games.
Gunfire. They could be dead. We should go and help.
Oh no, I forgot. Dr. Kellerman was in the patient observation room, and Dr. Chen went to surgery.
And Dr. Young went to X-ray.
Okay, stay here. I'll find the other doctors.
Batman saved us. I never really believed he existed.
You okay? We're safe. Batman.
How the fuck at this point could you not know I existed? How's that work? Like, at this point in the lore, I'm pretty sure it's very well known Batman exists. Wait, is this where I'm supposed to go? No, that's the wrong way. Yeah, Saints Row is pretty much a dead franchise at this point. Making that remake was like the dumbest shit they could have done. I think we have to go down below, right? Oh, we can just go through here.
Remember, a happy
You want Red Hood game, a Red Hood Arkham game with some of the activities from Saints Row 2? Like what? Getting a septic tank and shooting shit at people? Like, I don't know. There was some, like... Well, that's what I remember from Saints Row 2. Or you want Saints Row 3, you want, like, Red Hood fighting people off like a 19-inch purple dildo. Like, I don't know. Saints Row and Red Hood is a weird combo. The poop truck with Red Hood, and Red Hood dress up as a cop with the helmet on. Oh, well, yeah, I guess that makes it... That would be a little bit cooler, but... Actually, maybe it's something Red Hood would do.
Looks like you're a marketing chip. Gotta tell you, the boss is all over this job. Planned like a military operation. Brains on the inside and out.
I am quite aware that this job...
It's the bat! No. What the hell?
Oh, fuck. Across the window.
We're under attack! She's dead. Someone tell Joker.
Too easy. Played you like a violin and cut your strings. Nighty-night, bats.
Yeah, I forgot you can't cross the window.
I have done exactly as you asked.
I mean, Saints Row and Red Hood makes him more sense as a Suicide Squad looter shooter. Oh, well, yeah. Not gonna like, I never loved the I never loved Gotham Knights, you know, but I did like playing as Red Hood in that game. Like, that was like the one thing I think Gotham Knights had going for it. Was like Red Hood was pretty fun to play as. Now, how the fuck did Dr. Young not die from that? Like, right? Like, how is she caught between two blasts of a rock wall coming in, and she just okay?
What's going on? They were talking like they were in control. Is it true the Joker escaped?
Unfortunately, yes.
For Arkham Knight Red Hood DLC. Oh no, yeah, he played good there as well. But that's more just because of the you know, overall Arkham-esque combat system.
They said they were moving through the facility, hunting down the other doctors.
Don't worry, Doctor. I rescued you first, and now I'll search the other rooms. You wait here. It's dangerous out there.
Look at the tattoo on his fucking foot.
There are still more medical staff that need my help.
What's up, D? Your eardrums would go out with that. Yeah, but, you know, other than your eardrums, I'm pretty sure your fucking head would cave in from, you know, fucking 20-pound bricks getting thrown at it.
Early results were promising, but it was only after the arrival of Patient X that our expectations were raised. Patient X was the catalyst that led to a full-scale adoption of the Titan process. We must all thank our benefactors for
Let's go this way.
And offer a wide range of medical, surgical, diagnostic, and wellness programs.
Son of a bitch's cash.
Whoops.
Welcome to Arkham Asylum.
Oh, you just woke up. Was this Firefly too hot for the press? That was a little weird. Judgment just was very repetitive, honestly. It was having, I don't know, just wasn't keeping my interest, and like the gameplay just felt a little redundant with all of, like the tailing missions and shit like that and the chases. Well, it was long too. Actually, I don't know that Firefly puzzle. What the fuck are you?
Lighten up, Holmes. I'm just messing with you.
Leave it, Cash.
Forgot
Can
Joker
you
says
control the
that.
ventilation system in there?
I don't know, like, to be honest, the Yakuza games, like, they're fun for a while, but I don't know, it's just not really my thing. I think we go over there. Nope. Oh yeah, you guys want to watch Batman kill a guy? There you go.
I can't let that man die. I have to clear the room of toxins.
You just watch Batman kill a motherfucker. I think we have to go over here, get the other one. Oh, I know. Right there. And then we can go over to the next one. Maybe needs to have modeling to make a Batman game. Perfectly evolved Arkham Comic formula with the Shadow of Mordor games. Yeah, they're never gonna do it. WB doesn't like making money. WB is too pussy to take risks. The thing is, they don't even need to take risks. Like, there's surefire things that would be successful that they always turn down. Like, they don't even need to take risks. They honestly take more risks in the fucking shit they do approve versus what they don't. Yeah, doesn't those games have like a patent on the Nemesis system? Well, doesn't WB own that property too?
I shouldn't have left intensive treatment. I would have made sure that freak stayed where he belonged.
Is it weird you don't like Arkham City? I mean, to each their own. There's probably, a reason as to why you don't like it.
Patient interview 21. Patient's name is Edward Nigma, also known as the Riddler. So, Edward, Warden Sharp tells me you've been leaving threatening riddles scrawled on the asylum walls. Again.
One would have to be severely paranoid to read threatening a harmless riddles, Dr. Young. May I test you with one?
I was wondering where the teeth were.
What is it that walks on 4 legs, then 2 legs, and finally 3 legs?
A human being. As a baby, it crawls on 4 legs. As an adult, it walks on 2. And in later years, it uses a cane.
There is still medical staff.
They have the claim I don't think has merit.
Will all patients please?
I mean, how do you really I don't know, how do you copyright a game mechanic? Like, it's just be technically tweaked and then it'd be different. I mean, I haven't even played those games. Like, I haven't played the Shadow of Mordor games. It's like, I haven't experienced it firsthand. But isn't, like, the Nemesis system, like, there's certain enemies that, like, come back? I think we did this one already, didn't we? Yeah.
Everyone knows the stories of the various so-called super criminals who've been treated here, but that is only half the story. Our low security.
Yeah. It is unfortunate, but it's pretty common. Oh, any enemy can come back. Yeah, I mean, it's a neat idea, but
Will all patients please remain
it's unfortunate. I guess they don't want other people using it
their
to
accommodation?
go around.
Welcome to Arkham Asylum. Our staff are here to help you. When Amadeus Arkham built this fine
I need to follow the red one, I think, right?
would have believed it could be the premier psychiatric evaluation and rehabilitation center it has become. Everyone knows the stories of the various so-called super criminals who've been treated here, but that is only half the
Who the fuck's been treated here? I had a friend who was really into those games, but he told me like the second one wasn't as good. Didn't they put like a bunch of microtransactions into the second Shadow of War game?
Just not for
Or Shadow of Mordor, whatever it is.
It's true. You really are the world's
Have you heard they want to make a new Alone in the Dark game? Didn't they make it? I thought that came out already.
Oh, what the hell? Get down there, boys. See if he can detect being punched in the
Yeah, I'm kind of tired of the whole multiverse thing being the fucking trend in all comic media right now. It's getting a little fucking stale.
What are you waiting for? April Fool's Day? Get down there now!
What, the microtransactions got removed? Because I think the problem was when it came out, there were some. It was just like really grindy. Kind of do without them.
You okay?
Oh, they were patched out completely. Well, that's good though.
Don't
I guess they
get
learned
too
from their
full of
mistake.
yourself, Bats.
Somewhat.
I'm just softening you up. Think of this as a preview to the main event. You'll see.
I'm sorry. I tried to tell you. I couldn't speak.
Relax, you're safe now. I can handle these low-life thugs.
Yeah, it's gotten horrendous with DC having a crisis every year now instead of every 5 to 10 years. Yeah, it's so annoying. Even with Marvel too. Just it's a tired trend. Thoughts on first appearance Batman in purple gloves? I like that look.
Our staff are here to help you.
I think I only need to stun him once. I'm stunning him like he's one of like the big dudes from Arkham City.
Will all patients please remain calm and move slowly to their accommodation?
So now I think we can follow the yellow line again, back to where we came from.
When Amadeus Arkham built this fine institution, few would have believed it could
Wait,
be
no.
the premier
We'll go back to here.
psychiatric evaluation and rehabilitation center it has become. Everyone knows the story.
Shadow of War is fun because even without getting the ring to bind, you can keep fighting.
We've got another problem.
Being a super well-contained one-universe story after all the crisis and multiverse shit. Yeah, I agree.
It's not safe, Doctor. The island's a war zone. You
But
won't
hopefully,
stand a
I think
chance.
that's what James Gunn might do.
You really don't have the authority to.
I'll get her there, Batman.
He'll probably get into multiverse shit as well.
Time for a little payback.
I don't like it, but who called the elevator?
It wasn't us. It's coming from the lower floor.
Cash, take Dr. Young. Get her notes and then find somewhere safe to hold up. Everyone else, go to the observation room. Barricade yourselves in.
Oh yeah, the Arkham chime. That shit's like engraved in my brain. I want to get one of the... Hold up. I want to get this, yeah. Make stealth a little bit easier.
What kind of psycho built this place? Don't look like no hospital I ever been in. What kind of hospital is this? Looks more like a torture room.
Oh shit. Oh, no. This room sucks just because of the catwalk. This guy's right there. Fire breather. No, I don't think I've heard of it. That's why I really like Three Jokers for me. It was a fresh revenge story to not be raising the stakes higher than ever. But yeah. True. Alright. This supposed to be hairs, not like just like those like spikes people put in their heads. Alright, I think we follow the alcohol again. Oh wait, I think there is a riddle you can solve somewhere down here. Isn't there? I think there's a... oh yeah, there's Killer Croc.
I'd have solved all the puzzles by now.
Is... I don't think the Hush one is here. I think that's somewhere else, right? There's a Hush one too. I'm not even like going for trophies, so I'm not sure why I'm even collecting them. I like doing the riddles though. They're pretty simple. Alright, let's go back here. Let's follow Gordon's pipe again.
Too easy. Oh, think about it. I got you trapped in a little metal box, hanging precariously over a deadly drop. What say I just blow the emergency brakes and drop you like a sack of puppies? Say goodnight, bats. Boom! Only kidding. Got a few more surprises in store for you.
I don't mind the Riddler stuff in this game, but the problem is it just got progressively more annoying as the series continued. To be honest, I haven't read many X-Men comics. I've read a lot of like just Wolverine comics, but I really liked X-Men versus Mephisto. That was a pretty good comic. Blocking challenge maps behind picking up trophies was a bad decision. Asylum City. Yeah, I don't think it really... I mean, here, it really doesn't... It's not that big of a headache, honestly. Because, like, the trophies in this game really aren't that bad. It's more like a... The trophies made sense here, because it's more of like a Metroidvania versus in City, where it's just a giant open world. God Loves, Man Kills. You haven't read that yet. I do want to read more X-Men stuff, though. Because I love the show and the movies. Well, some of the movies.
Please help me, Batman.
Oh, we're getting to the first Scarecrow stuff. Not really, no.
I'm sorry, Jim. was too late.
I'm sorry. The number you've dialed isn't available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Barbara, are you there?
Please hang up your phone.
Well, yeah, but then we got Mike from Breaking Bad to voice him in Arkham Knight. You know what the coolest shit was when they got Robert Englund to voice him in Injustice 2. Like, that's like fucking perfect casting, right? Like Freddy Krueger as Scarecrow. Oh, well, he's just an incredible actor. You want a game adaptation for Breaking Bad? Wasn't there like on some mobile game or something? Like, to be fair, how the fuck would you adapt Breaking Bad for a game unless you play as like a drug dealer or something? I actually like Scarecrow's voice more in this game than in Arkham Knight, to be honest. Just it felt a bit creepier here. Batman versus Freddy Krueger comic would be perfect. How the hell would that even go? Speaking of, if any of you guys are like fans of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, they just put all of them on Netflix. Miss Scarlet Widow showed me that, and I was real hyped for it because I love those movies. What would the gameplay even be? I don't know. I mean, there was a mobile game, but it was like something kind of stupid. Yeah, like some mediums don't work as games. Oh, we ain't talking about the remake. Although, like, to be honest, I feel like the remake gets overly hated. Like, I think there was some cool visual stuff in it, and I feel like, I mean, I thought the actor they got, I forget the guy's name, but he was, you know, he was the guy who played Rorschach and Watchmen. Like, I thought he was a good actor for Freddy. It's just, you know, overall the story was a little weak. New Friday the 13th? Isn't Friday the 13th, like, there's been no new shit because there's a big, like, legal battle? Like, has that been resolved yet? Because there's a reason why there hasn't been a Friday the 13th in a while. GTA is basically Breaking Bad. Not really. Maybe like Trevor specifically, but... I mean, you do sell meth when you're like Trevor, but it's kind of more like a minor thing than anything.
What are you doing about that?
Yeah, nothing against voice actor Scarecrow in Arkham Knight. Great voice, but Asylum is great because I saw Scarecrow as a snobbing little guy and the voice matches. Yeah, I agree. Oh, the Friday the 13th stuff's resolved. Then there should be other stuff eventually. There was
Oracle.
There's these really good like fan films for Friday the 13th on YouTube.
Had a little run-in with Scarecrow, slowed me down. I'll get back to you in a
They
bit.
call there's one called Never Hike Alone, and then there was a sequel called Never Hike Alone in the Snow. It's like Friday the 13th, which takes place during like a snowstorm. Both of those are really
Could
good.
have been solved by a monkey, but good job nevertheless.
That shit killed the Friday game. Yeah. It sucks too, because it started out strong, but they just couldn't really add anything new to it.
It wasn't Gordon.
I was into the Texas Chainsaw game for a while, but that game kind of died out too. If I remember correctly, the guy we wanted to win won the suit.
Figuring out what's real and what's just a figment of your twisted little mind? Same here. Just roll with it, Vance. It gets easier once you get in.
Never Hike Alone movies would be some of the best in the Friday series if they were official. Oh, 100%. Those are great movies. My favorite Friday movies, I really like the Tommy Jarvis trilogy. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I actually truthfully think Friday 5 is the best Friday movie. Yeah, there was an Evil Dead movie, but no one really talks about it, to be honest. Or there was an Evil Dead game, but it was like, no one really talks about it. Like it's nothing really all that impressive, honestly. Wait, was I not supposed to go that way? You like Jason X? I mean, Jason X, it's a good time. I'm not gonna say it's a great movie. Not like high art or anything, but it's, you know. I don't know about Leprechaun goes to space. I haven't seen that one yet. But I legitimately really like the first Leprechaun in the Hood movie. The second one was kind of stupid, but like the first one was legitimately good. Oh, I love the VHS movies. I mean, they're hit or miss, but like 2 and 94. I think 94 is probably my favorite. Although Safe Haven is still the greatest fucking short out of any VHS movie. Oh god, not leprechauns. Oh yeah, Scarlet Widow has a phobia of leprechauns. In case you guys didn't know.
Just through the glass. Take a look. Harley's under strict instructions to kill the old man if any of my guys even think you're in the room. They're patrolling down there. I've told them all you're on the way. So here's the deal. If you can find a way to get to Harley without anyone realizing, I'll give you your next present. Fail, and the old Carter dies.
Don't blame her. You're creepy. Yeah, Warwick Davis was a legend, though. He passed away, right? Shall not last a day in Ireland. Oh, it's not like fucking. There's actual leprechauns. She's afraid of leprechauns, not gingers. This is random but cool to see we both have the McFarlane Batman movie set. I got it for my 23rd birthday last year. Oh, yeah. Is he? Wait, am I wrong? Did Warwick Davis not pass away?
Harley's got the old man up top. You see the bat or anyone else skulking around, he dies.
Oh, you were talking about Seven or Jason Lives. Okay, I was wondering what Devin was talking about. Okay. Yeah, there was. That's a thing that kind of sucks about some of the Friday movies is that like a lot of them were like not fun experiences. Like there was a lot of like kind of icky shit happening on those sets. Although, the guy who played Jason in Part 4, he was like that old stunt guy. That guy was fucking awesome.
Remember, that smell of that in tights and Harley kills the old man.
Behind the scenes with 7 was one of the better ones. Yeah, well, yeah, because I think 7 had like that new guy who like who changed things up.
So the great detective has solved a mere
Every time a ginger steals a soul, the devil gives them freckles. I'm half a ginger, so whenever you insult a ginger, you're technically insulting me.
You'll be caught, Quinn. Caught and locked up.
But yeah, I guess now that the shit's settled, they could actually put Jason in Dead by Daylight. I've been reading Crystal Lake Memories still on the first movie. I heard about some horrible things about Part 2 behind the scenes. Yeah. It's not just Friday the 13th though. Unfortunately, a lot of horror movies from like the like mid to late 80s were kind of like shitty on set. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen like the campground, camp. Oh, fuck me. What is it? Takes place in a camp, not Friday the 13th. Sleepaway Camp. God damn.
Get behind me.
I just had a fucking aneurysm. Sleepaway Camp. Ugh. Anyway, that hurt my brain. Yeah, Sleepaway Camp had a lot of kind of creepy shit going on. Especially, like, if you know the story behind... Alright, so I guess this is like a spoiler for Sleepaway Camp. So if you don't want to hear it, then you can either mute the stream or go away for a minute. But like, if you guys don't know the story of Sleepaway Camp, essentially the main killer of that movie turned out to be a transgender girl who's originally a boy but was forced to live as a girl, and it gets revealed at the end of the movie. And like the way they did that was, first of all, the person who played that girl was biologically a woman, was underage, like who said it? Like D said. And originally, they were gonna have this underage girl naked with like wearing a strap on, so it looked like a penis. But luckily, her mother had more thought, had more common sense than to do that. So instead, they got like this college kid, and they brought him on set, and they put like a mask that looked like the girl on them. But they weren't like truthful, I think, that he was gonna be full frontally naked. So this poor guy goes on set, and like, I think he had to get drunk to even do it, and then like he was like crying and stuff, and he ends up like not wanting that to go out, and they still did it. Like, it's a lot of weird shit. I mean, shocker, Hollywood has been a bad place for kids all along. Who knew? It's almost like fucking, the whole like quiet on set shit isn't coming out, right? Like, it's unfortunate. But yeah, like, it was Friday 7. The director of that movie was actually cool and didn't want those experiences, and he actually like went out of his way to make it an enjoyable time for the kids. Like, instead of like fucking cocaine, he had like board games and stuff, and actually made it like a fun experience. Yeah, it was also freezing too, And it took them like hours to shoot that. So this poor kid he was a college kid too, just looking for some money. And the poor kid was fucking naked while they were filming his junk. Like, you know. And then like, when you read about like what like the actors from like the Poltergeist went through, how like they had to like swim with actual dead bodies and they didn't even get told. Like, especially if you're like an unknown actor on like a smaller set, it seems like it's almost universally a bad experience. I really like Sleepaway Camp. It's kind of like not as well known a franchise because like there was really only one good movie and all the sequels kind of sucked. But like the first one's pretty good. It's one of my favorite slashers. Am I serious? What? You guys didn't know that? Wait, you guys didn't know? No. In the fucking, in Poltergeist, when there's like the thing where she's in the water and a skeleton comes up, that was a real fucking dead body. And they didn't tell her. You guys didn't know that? Those were actual corpses. You know what? I've never watched a film for Anne, but I've seen like Mr. Gigi talk about it. It looks very trippy. Like you can tell the guy who made that's a very creative person. It's a skeleton. I know it's a skeleton, but you know, I would still like to know if I'm in, you know, the water with something that was once alive. Oh, I love Mr. Gigi. Yeah, like, the fact it's a skeleton doesn't really make it that much better.
Jim, get back.
You've been rewatching George A. Romero zombie films lately? Very nice. Oh yeah, this is a good cutscene.
Radio claims he's planted bombs all over Gotham. Gotham will panic. You're needed there.
We're ready to go now, sir.
Bane called Dr. Young Bruja. What does it mean?
It's Spanish for witch.
Oracle, go through the city's computers. Pull up all you can find on Dr. Young. I'll go through anything you find once I get to the cave.
A bat cave on Arkham Island?
I built it years ago.
Let's do that.
Best to plan ahead.
I think one of the best
situations
scenes
like this.
behind the scenes read about was Halloween.
It's me.
1978.
So do you think Dr. Young
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot with like I've seen a lot behind the scenes for
Yes, I'm worried. Bane seemed even more powerful than usual.
The Thing as well. Actually, another great John Carpenter one, other than The Thing, is They Live. Like that was cool too. Especially like if you're a wrestling fan, like hearing the stories with like Roddy Piper, it's pretty cool as well. The original Light Tower was going to play a role in the story and was supposed to connect to Arkham Island. Oh, really? Yeah, The Thing is actually my favorite horror movie of all time. And John Carpenter's Halloween is probably up there too. Like I love John Carpenter. He's my favorite horror director. I like Halloween 3. I don't love it as much as other people. The problem with Halloween 3 is that, like, it has a slow setup. Like, once things get going, it's pretty good. The effects in this thing still hold up eerily well. Yeah, there's some things may have aged a little bit, but for the most part, yeah. The funny part of the thing is if you knew Finish, the story was spoiled. Oh, yeah, because the Finnish crew, like, told them what was happening, right? One of my favorite things about the thing is the fact that the game that came out, like the tie-in game, is actually the canonical sequel to it. It actually, like, reveals what happens. John Carpenter said he'd like to direct a Dead Space movie. Don't get my hopes up. You know, I haven't even finished the 2011 remake. I watched half of it and just turned it off. Sallow. Is that the, is Sallow that, like, 120 Days of Sodom movie?
Yeah.
If it is, then no.
I once saved an unfortunate inmate from the
Not really my kind of thing. That's sort of like shock content stuff.
Brooke supplies here. It's a regular home away from home.
Oh, John Carpenter wrote a Joker comic? Really? I didn't know that. Yeah, I have not watched 100 Days of Sodom. I don't know, like those, like, sort of like shock content movies tend to just annoy me more than anything. Like, I watched, like, Necromantic, like, not that long ago, and it's like, I don't know, it's not really my thing, you know? Like, it's the same thing with, like, Terrifier. Like, I'm not that big a fan of Terrifier 1 or 2. Although I am weirdly looking forward to the third one, just because it's, like, Christmas themed. And there's, like, no good Christmas themed horror movies anymore. I actually feel like John Carpenter could have written, like, could have made a interesting Batman movie. The first in the new Halloween trilogy was good, but they made the same movie 3 times. You know what it is? I call it the Last Jedi effect. I don't think Rise of Skywalker or what's the other one called? It's Rise of Skywalker, Last Jedi, and
we have been the organ cleaning the arterial filth from the city.
The other one. I can't fucking think of it.
Giving all to protect it. And still it has chosen to hurt us.
Oh, Force Awakens, yeah. I don't think Force Awakens or Rise of Skywalker are bad movies. I just think Last Jedi was so fucking bad that it ruined the last movie. Like, I think the same thing kind of happened with the Halloween movies. I like the 2018 Halloween, And to a certain extent, I like Halloween Ends, but Halloween Kills was so fucking bad that it ruined the other movie. Like, it ruined the whole franchise. Like, Halloween Kills is legitimately shit. Terrifier so great, honestly, it's just the same over the top. It's just over the top and trying to go over the top. Yeah, it's not my thing. Like, I understand why people like it, but it's not my thing. Although I am going to see the third one because it's Christmas themed. But other than that, eh.
Identity confirmed.
Or Immortal Hulk's the perfect body horror comic to read. I want to cover Immortal Hulk eventually on the channel. There's actually, like, there's a lot of darker Hulk comics, to be honest. It's too bad they made him a fucking wimp in the MCU.
On.
Dr. Young was heading up a project.
Oh, I agree. The Hulk comics need more attention.
Here are the last notes she filed. I can't make sense of it. What does it mean?
Looks like she was experimenting on the Arkham patients. This new chemical only barely resembles the original Venom compound.
There are a number of changes that appear to amplify the strength of the drug. Multiple references to a Titan formula. Even a small amount could trigger a Venom-like transformation in the host, eliminating the need for the storage tank Bane requires.
Hang on.
But I should, though. I should.
The formula is missing. That must be the secret Dr. Young is hiding. If Joker gets his hands on this, he will create an army of 1,000 Banes.
My God. Is Joker crazy enough to do that? What am I saying? You've got to stop him.
MCU Hulk is a joke, bro. Gets bitched by everyone. It was only good in the first Avengers movies. The first Avengers movie was so good. What the fuck happened? Honestly, like, I know it kind of gets shit on, but I actually really like the Edward Norton Hulk movie. Like, I think it gets kind of overhated in my opinion. Oh, I haven't seen Twin Peaks yet. I should, though. Like, I think the Edward Norton Hulk is actually really good. But I fucking hate what they did with him. I like it. I actually like the Ang Lee Hulk, too.
Sorry, boss. Took a little longer to find them than you figured it would.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll try and be more precise next time I'm planning an island takeover. You there? Calling all cars. Calling all cars.
As Gotham's veins slowly filled with pain,
I think you need the other thing to
the
get there.
effects were felt everywhere. My father fell first, infected by some foul disease. My mother lived
The old
on,
open world Hulk video game is fire. Need a modern Hulk game like that.
home to care for her.
Why are we the ones?
I forget there was a whole game. Was it based on the movie? Well, still alive. I remember people called the Oscars woke because Parasite won and not the Joker. Okay. I'm not the biggest fan of the Joker movie, but even if I was, there is no fucking way in hell you can say Joker is better than Parasite. Like, Parasite is one of the best movies ever made.
Dr. Young.
Like, I'm sorry.
According to her bank records, there have been multiple payments starting last April until 2 months ago. Then nothing. The payments came from a company owned by Mr. Jack White.
One of Joker's oldest aliases. So, Joker pays Dr. Young to create his army, and then all of a sudden he stops. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, sorry. I don't like the Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie.
Hello. My name is Dr. Gretchen Whistler. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I hear you, bitch.
I remember the Oscar season. And my God, Joker was nowhere near being nominated. I mean, it's good, but not Oscar worthy. I just don't like, because it's not the Joker. It's like a remake of The King of Comedy with a motherfucker in makeup. Like, it's not the Joker. Oh, okay.
Hey, this is weird. The payments to Dr. Young's account didn't stop exactly. They were declined. Dr. Young put a block on her account.
Sounds like she had a change of heart. She tried to block.
People just point to his end monologue and call it peak cinema.
Try to back out.
Like, the problem is you could take out every reference to, like, anything Batman related or Joker related, and it wouldn't change the film at all. Like I said, it's just a remake of The King of Comedy with a motherfucker that wears makeup. Joaquin Phoenix did a great job, because he's always does a great job, but it's just not a Joker movie. And I have honestly no care to see it with Lady Gaga. Like, she's not a bad actress either. I just have no interest in that film whatsoever.
Sounds like she was trying to get away.
And the second.
This is the fucking place I always get lost in.
It's a long thread. She's begging to stop the experiment, says it's too dangerous. He's not listening. Let's see. Random threats to her family, a couple of bad jokes, a picture of a dead baby as a threat.
Go on.
He says, I'm coming for you, I want what I paid for. And then another joke about wheelchairs. Lovely. And a drawing of some kind of donkey.
No mystery why she's so scared. I'm coming up to the surface. I'll find her.
Usually Chattering Teeth is where you're supposed to go. I feel like Phase 4 feels like, because we just ended one of the best chapters in the MCU and trying to figure out what we want to do after like that in the snap. Yeah, I mean, Phase 4 kind of got fucked up with like Jonathan Majors getting kicked out, because I'm sure that changed shit up. Like, they were going one direction, they can't even do that anymore. Now it seems like they're going to bring in Doctor Doom to kind of cover for it. Joker 2 looks weird, type of movie supposed to be. I don't know. I mean, people say it's supposed to be a musical. Should read Ultimate. Bedlam's Ultimate Spider-Man. Bandus's. Maybe.
Ding dong, Joker again. Don't worry about that. I put a few surprises along the way. I just turn up and spoil the fun. Oh, and if you get shot in the dark, don't worry. There's very little chance of you getting hurt.
Damn it. Oh, fuck off.
I want to check your health.
These fucking snipers are so annoying.
Looks like the Blackgate thugs have access to the armory.
Can you hear that?
So annoying.
It's the sound of me clapping at your success. Oh, you can't? That's because an idiot would have found that trophy.
I can't wait for the next, like, 5 years where every Halloween, motherfuckers are going to dress up as Harley Quinn, and Joker.
Remains uncooperative. My earlier diagnosis remains true. I believe he enjoys his persona too much.
What's up, Doc?
Today I thought we'd
I can't say there are many movies I'm interested in seeing. Maybe Beetlejuice, but I have burnt out on superhero movies. MCU dropped after Endgame. Yeah, there's really isn't really many movies I'd say I'm like thrilled to see. I mean, obviously I'm gonna see The Crow. We're gonna see what you know what it's gonna be like. Also, like I don't know, like people watched my Crow video, and I just don't think they like understood what the hell I was saying. Like I wasn't passing judgment on it. I was just saying why I'm less hyped for it and why I have concerns. Oops. This motherfucker was dead already.
Easy. A blind man would have stumbled over that one.
Yeah. The problem is, like, the MCU, I don't feel like is gonna last, like, another 10 years without, like, them having to reset.
Okay, buddy?
MCU could have been more if they stopped being scared of taking risks and don't listen to the fans. Because these new fans complain too much. Hmm.
I've got a couple of men in the guard towers covering your movements. Be careful. Those loose cats.
Take patient interview 20. Joker is more interesting than I originally believed. When Project Titan is operational,
I don't know, it feels like the MCU doesn't always listen to fans, like, regardless. Whoops.
Ding dong. Warden Joker would like to announce that as of today, all Arkham guards have been fired due to budget.
Fuck. That's the Spike Jonze movie, right? Her from 2013. These snipers are so annoying.
Them like there's a plague in town. I guess the bat is back. I got a couple of men in the guard towers covering your movements. Be careful. Those loose cannons.
I assume Norman Reedus is going to be in it. Like, is he coming back as, what was his name, Sam?
Titan is operational. I believe Joker will be the perfect test subject. Good afternoon. Today I thought I'd skip back to our previous conversations about your family.
Of course. I was born in a small fishing village. I always wanted. Please remember to keep an eye open for any flying rodents during your duty. I hear the asylum suffers from infestations from time to time.
There. Does everything have to be a movie adaptation? Some things are better off remaining as the original source material. I don't know. I mean, people like seeing... When you see how, like, successful Dune is, like, some things, you know, work as adaptations, but the trouble is so many times when, like, producers and stuff make these movies, they actually don't even know the source material that good, which is why that shit happens.
Good care of all our hostages. They're no good to us dead. However, a bruise here or a cut there will.
What you gonna do when we're finally out of here?
Hey, I've got a...
I've only been streaming for 2 hours. Gotta be honest, it felt more than that. Kojima wanted movie adaptation. Weren't there talks of like adapting the Metal Gear games into movies as well? Oh yeah, he's a huge movie guy. The funniest shit is when Kojima went to go see Madam Web, because if you follow Kojima on Twitter, whenever he watches a movie, he always has like a lot to say about it. Like if he loves a movie, like he writes like whole essays about them, like on his Twitter page. And when he saw Madam Web, the only thing he wrote was just saw Madam Web. That's it.
My
That shit was funny.
lasted little over a month. Visiting academics and
Give Silent Hill back to Kojima. Yeah, Kojima's not, or Konami ain't on that up.
Exposed to a wealth of new ideas. I began
Playing Slime Rancher, Devin? I tried playing that. I still think a limited series of The Crow with each episode a different gang member kill. Well, that's what the show was kind of doing. Not quite, but that's what Stairway to Heaven was sort of doing. I had to finish Stairway to Heaven.
Joker here. Update for you all. First, the good news. We have Dr. Young. Bad news.
No, I like the Mark Matt. What's his name? DeCascos.
I want it found.
Remember that string of when they tried adapting random young adult books like Percy Jackson, City of Ember, The Giver, Divergent, Ender's Game, etc.? I actually like the Percy Jackson movies. They were fun for the most part. mean, they're not high art or anything, but I thought they were, like, alright. No, I don't have the pass key for PlayStation because it's kind of annoying to like log into. Oh, I'm good with what I got. Yeah, the passkey, I tried doing it. It's fucking stupid because it tells you you need to scan something on your phone while you're trying to use your phone to log in. It's fucking
I
weird.
returned to my work, but I could not shake the pictures from my mind. I should have been repulsed, but I was more eager than ever to find an explanation for why someone would do this.
Hello? Dude, I did this fucking last time I played this game. Such a weird glitch. Wait, where do you even go from here? I always get lost in this part. Oh, didn't even look like you opened the door.
Answer me! I said I don't know. She could be in.
I did that shit last time I played this game too.
What's that collar do? Why is it making that noise?
It's the suicide collar, but it sounds weird.
Suicide collar?
Well, they've got some other name, but, well, we just use them to monitor patients' heartbeats. If it drops too low, the alarm goes off and a crash team rushes in.
And so does my crew if you trigger one. How do you like them apples, bats? Standing around in the... let's see... Ah! The West Wing. They'd be there now if they weren't busy...
Playing with wrestling would be absolutely hilarious to see Jim Cornette as Jim Gordon. I know a little bit about wrestling. It was distracting as shit when fucking I was trying to watch the Percy Jackson show, and then for some reason Edge just plays Ares.
I'll take care of it.
He was like, to be honest, he's like kind of not even that good an actor. But my dad knows much more about wrestling than I do. He's been watching since like the fucking 70s. Didn't he just give, like, one of the worst monologues in wrestling, like AEW? Your European mind can't comprehend wrestling. There's a lot of wrestlers from Europe. I don't know, like, I used to like it. I've tried getting back into wrestling. I just kind of can't. The new Tekken 8 update's messing up the game. I wanted to play Tekken, but like, it's been out for a couple months now. I feel like I just fuck me up. 2000s WWE was the shit. I think the best was like even the 90s, like the Attitude Era.
What's going on? Shut up and keep looking. Batman, can you hear me? Shut
You'd love playing the Predator challenges on this game. You'd spend the weekend with your dad, the bag of chess mix, and play a game for hours. That sounds like a good time, honestly. Alright, these guys are a little bundled up.
You hurt, Joker. Wait up, I'll watch your back.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's awful.
Man down, man down. What are you doing?
Alright, so now these two are split up, so I can get... Ooh. Wait, what was he shooting at? Did he see me? Or was he just like shooting at the gargoyle? He might have just been shooting at the gargoyle. I don't think he saw me. Yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that, man. That's awful. I couldn't imagine. Yeah, it's cash, right?
Batman,
Yeah.
we're tied up. Need help.
I gotcha.
Thanks.
Where did Dr. Young go?
I'm gonna raise my desk
Told her
up.
to run.
Tired of
These guys
sitting.
came in looking for her. I told her to go to her office and hide.
Does she keep her records there?
I guess. She was pretty desperate to get in there. Her office is over there.
How long ago was this? I need to find her notes before Joker gets his hands on them.
20 minutes, maybe more. What's so important about the notes?
Joker wants them. That makes them important. Stay here. I'm going to find her.
Not a problem. I'll try the radio, see if anyone else is around.
Oh yeah, I know that. That's a great comic too.
Is anyone out there? We need assistance. Over. Hello? Hello?
So I think we're going this way.
Someone please respond.
We need to upgrade for that one. I think we have to go back here.
Arkham Control, can you hear me?
That's Hugo Strange, but I don't think we can get in that room yet.
This is Security Officer Cash. We are in the mansion and have encountered armed inmates. Please respond. What's wrong with this thing? Hello? Anyone there?
Yeah. I assume this is maybe a Riddler trophy.
Oh, you found that one. Sorry, it wasn't much of a challenge. I was running out of time.
Actually, I'm not sure what that Hugo Strange one is.
Arkham Control, do you copy? Over.
Can't go through there yet.
Actually, where do we go?
Hello? Anyone there? Or wait, no. Wait, there's a door back there.
Arkham Control, can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Someone
There we go.
Going after the notes yourself, eh, Bats? Good luck. I've got a crew working over the doctor as I speak.
I think you can find Audace's cell around here somewhere. There it is.
Easy, isn't it? Well, we'll see. We'll see.
That's when he uses his fingernail, carves the song into the ground. Oh yeah, the HUD's really good here. Like honestly, like visually and aesthetically, this is still the best looking. Like even better than City, honestly.
Joker's thugs were trying to get into that office.
It looks like they couldn't get through the main door. Got to find a different way in.
Too bad they fucking infested that game with the Batmobile. Like if you'd know if you had that game physically, like if you had the disc, even the fucking disc was the wheel on the Batmobile. I fucking hate that shit. They should have ruined the game with that.
Someone has already got to the safe. The only question now is, who opened it? No sign of forced entry. Whoever opened it knew the combination. Let's see.
Good. Dr. Young got to her notes before Joker. She's taken them to hide somewhere. I need to follow her and find out where she put them.
Oh no, something would have changed. It would have been better. That's what would have changed. Barry, your fucking icon was my Xbox 360 profile picture for like 2 years.
Calibrate the scanner to only show recent.
That's from the fucking old Xbox
If
shit.
I follow these, I will find her or the notes.
I hope it works. Just so you know, the GCPD found one of Joker's bombs downtown. It was full of marzipan and kittens.
As I thought, it's just a twisted diversion. The real action's on Arkham.
Oh yeah, it's Black Mask here too. .360. That's true. That's some pretty good ones.
Joker was right. He's over there. Waste him.
Whoops.
This'll hurt him.
The fuck did you fall down?
Patient interview 1. Patient was referred to me after the incident with Dr. Murphy. He appears.
Oh yeah, this is the one where he's actually the doctor.
Was brought about after the loss of his wife Yet, the patient has been under continued observation shows little mental activity.
Let's do a Sonic Batarang.
His mental collapse. There's someone in here!
Turn, resonate.
We found him.
Do more health. Then I'll get the Sonic Batarang after.
Now, get down on the ground. Someone get a medic. God, what's he done to him?
They do use this this like tracking thing quite a bit though.
That guy's crazy.
No way.
Not Zaz, it's someone even fucking crazier. Oh, that's the answer to that. I always thought it was the fucking Quincy Sharp statue. Arrest Recognition Award for your outstanding contribution to Arkham Asylum. I mean, Rocksteady's still around, it's just, you know, they gotta start making a little bit better game choices. Oh, well. Maybe. I mean, to be fair, they can just make fucking... They can finally make a Superman game and it'd be in people's good graces. If only fucking WB would let them do it.
They brought the animal before me. Shameless and barking.
Oh yeah, this is one. I don't know if you guys have been listening, but this follows exactly the Arkham Asylum comic.
Recounting his actions.
Whoops.
Cataloging his depraved crime. What should have been
This is when
revenge
he sees Mad Dog for the first time.
This poor dog needed my help.
I think it's incredibly stupid, and I think it's a horrible conclusion to this Batman's story. I think it was incredibly stupid. And what's funny is, like, people pretend like they don't understand that. Like, no. I'm not saying that if it was a random Batman, I wouldn't give a fuck. It's because it's this Batman is why it's stupid. The game's already dead in the water, so what does it matter?
Oops. Stop on his face. Congratulations! Now all you have to do is take a stroll downstairs and save the helpless hostage.
Ow.
Oh, how frustrating. Thought it was going to be easy, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, that's so silly. The fucking Last of Us remake. A game, like, you can't remake a fucking 3-year-old game.
The audience will be in fits of ecstasy and then die.
No. Asshole.
Gotta say, I'm getting bored already. Maybe I should just press the button and... Only joking.
Why establish the Arkham versus Justice League just to kill him off? I don't know. I don't know. Laziness. Like they I don't know why they had to make it Suicide Squad versus Justice League. Like they easily could have fucking had the Suicide Squad fighting someone else, like fucking Starro or something. Like now you can't even do a fucking Justice League game. Bad games need remakes, but they don't. That's the thing is like,
you're safe.
Like I understand the philosophy that only bad games and bad movies should get remakes, but you know, that's not always what makes the most money, which is the only thing studios care about. So
we were all tied up. Doc Young was gone. I heard a voice on one of the radios.
It's been released on a lot. RE4 and fucking and
trying to hide her research notes on the
RE4 and
where did you hide them?
Skyrim have been re-released on a lot of shit. Oh wait, no, it's back here. It's like a book or something. Yeah, there it is.
Oracle, I found Dr. Young's formula.
Great. So does that
I mean, the remake was decent, but like it definitely
with him.
didn't need it. Like 2 and 3 made sense because they were actually like different style. They were different style games. Like it made sense as to why they'd remake it, but it's just silly.
How about our old friend Zaz? I did bump into on the way back from the gardens, when no doubt he was acting out some twisted fantasy. Maybe he could get her talking. I think he probably can. Great plan, Bats.
Oh, we getting hit with the scarecrow toxin again. RE5 is my least favorite Resident Evil, so I honestly don't even want a remake. I hate RE5.
I can't believe you insisted on
Well,
sitting
yeah,
through that movie again, Bruce.
but
Come on. We'll be
just
late for
that game is so stupid.
Go easy on him, Tom. He loved it so. Alfred will wait. Keep up, Bruce. Where are you taking us?
We can cut through here.
But it's starting to rain. Bruce is
Yeah, the co-op is like the only thing that saved that game. Because like at least you can play it with a friend and like kind of laugh at it a little bit. But that can be said with literally any game. Like it's the same shit with fucking Dead Space 3.
Hold it there.
Please, there's no need for this.
Stay where you are. I'll shoot.
I'll give you whatever you want.
Tom! Oh God! Oh God, Tom!
Be quiet, lady. Just shut up.
Stay away from me! Run! Mommy!
Oh, I do too. I really like RE7. RE8, it took as many steps in the right direction as it did steps in the wrong direction. Like the beginning and the end of RE8 is awesome, but the shit in between, not so much.
Come on, kid, this way. Take a seat in my office.
Is he okay? He'll be fine. A kid like that with all that money, he'll be just fine.
Shut up, now. He's 8 years old and all alone. Money will fix that.
Whatever you say, Gordon. His butler's on his way to pick him up.
Bruce kind of looks like that fucking that game, you know, game like what was it called, Damien, I think. Where he plays like the fucking, it's like a spoof on The Omen. Like PewDiePie paid it. That's what he reminds me of.
I know you don't feel like answering me, but it's the only way to catch who did this.
Why did you do it, officer? Why?
I don't know. It's this city. There's something wrong here. And listen, son. Call me Jim.
Yeah, and that's the sad part, is that like the Omen or the Omen, I just confused myself. The fucking setting was really cool. But yeah, like it would have been cool if they implemented like, you know, Romanian folklore or something into it. I mean, I don't know. I guess to a certain degree, that's what like Lady Dimitrescu was supposed to be, but not really.
I will break you.
Fuck. Yeah, but it's literally just the opening. I thought I was gonna make that.
And at the end of fear.
Ooh.
I will break you.
Alright, wait for him to go back first. Then go. No! Oh my god. I fucking stuck on the thing. I think WB hates is when they have a touch with video games in general. They buy midway to acquire the Mortal Kombat property and possess almost nothing with it. I mean, yeah, the movie wasn't that bad, but it's not really saying much.
Your mind will shatter like glass.
Yeah, monsters are inspired by folklore, but it doesn't even really do anything that cool with it. Yeah, that's what every company does, I mean, one way or another. Wait for him to turn back. Be patient, be patient. Never. Now wait. Now go. I could have gone the whole time. I was being a pussy. It's gonna be a fun, I think. I look forward to what indie developers can do. Oh yeah, because indie developers are the only ones with like passion left. Fuck.
I will break you.
Not today, but probably on stream, yeah. Like, I'm gonna play more tomorrow.
Everything you see is under my control.
Well, technically there are Arkham-like and AC-like games. Maybe not. Maybe they don't borrow as much as like Dark Souls clones do, but there are definitely games that have been inspired by both those things.
Big scary man wears a cape, jumps out of the shadows and sees some useless thugs. Anyone? No? Good.
You try and get past me, Bats, and I will fry you!
Problem is, we don't call them like Arkham likes or Soul likes, but they're like. Ghost of Tsushima's the best Assassin's Creed. I agree 100%. Like, for example, like the OG God of War games, like pretty much every single hack and slash game that came out afterwards, like Darksiders, the Castlevania Lord of Shadows games, even like the Dante's Inferno game, like all those were essentially kind of like clones almost of God of War. I thought there was there's somewhere in like a bathroom or something where there's like a mirror and you can see yourself and that like answers a riddle. I guess it's not here though.
Stay where you are, Batman. Listen to me carefully.
Help me! Please, somebody help me!
Come any closer, I'll paint the room crimson.
Personally, I love the new God of War games.
I know you're still out there.
Oops.
Now that was unexpected. Who'd have figured a deranged murderer would kill the poor little doctor?
It's in the cell block?
Too easy. Played you like a violin and...
Where you are, Batman. Listen to me carefully.
Help me! Please, somebody help me!
Come any closer, and I'll paint the room crimson.
I wish there was a way to turn off the flash when you go into detective mode. Oh, yeah.
I know you're still out there. Won't be long and you'll hear her final song.
Zaz, what are you talking about? Just kill her. She's useless to me now.
But if I kill her, the bat will get me.
Oh, where you fight Harley, okay.
Little bat. Are you slicey?
Stay back, Batman.
There we go. Oh wait, this is the, yeah, this is where the hidden room is.
He's not going anywhere. You can stop now.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
I saw Bane.
I know. Joker threatened me. I wanted to stop the experiment. I tried to give him his money back.
Joker doesn't take no for an answer.
He wants an army, a
horrible twisted force to destroy Gotham, but he couldn't do it without the formula. I hid it, but...
So now he has Venom
What's
and
up,
your
Mark?
formula.
God, he has gallons of the stuff. There's a lab, hidden in the gardens. It's locked off, but the security key codes for the entire island are in the warden's safe.
What else is Joker planning?
How should I know? You think
Yeah,
everything
yeah, I
he says
know.
makes sense?
I know which wall it is.
Oh my God!
Get out of the way!
Poor Dr. Young. Still, you know how Mr. J hates a squealer. Talking about squealers.
Somebody help me!
That old loony actually thinks he runs this place. Talk about crazy. Well, bad places to go. Get him, boys. If he gets up, knock him down, but not too rough. Mr. J needs him at the party.
You're gonna bleed!
Aw, I can get a thing yet. He's gonna come both me at least, I think. You want the takedowns? Yeah. In the back of the head too. That man's fucking ruthless.
Oracle. Dr. Young is dead. Have you
My
figured out a
love,
way
may
past
these
security
secrets seem
gates?
like an oasis
Before
within
she
a desert of
died, She told me
insanity.
there's a production plant hidden somewhere in the gardens.
The Wayne Tech security protocols seem to be hack-proof. Lucius did a good job. It's a two-part biometric sequence, apparently generated by the Warden using a code sequencer.
And destroyed by Joker in the safe explosion. Harley Quinn has the Warden, and he's the only...
Oh
chance
yeah,
we
the
have to
fucking
get
the
past
three-pronged bat claw.
Good luck.
No subject detected. That's something though.
Another one? Can it be? No.
And then you have
You can't
to.
find them all. It's impossible.
Oh no, wait! I think I lined it up wrong. I'm pretty sure it's this middle wall here. No, I'm trying to layer it on top of the other one. Okay, now. Oh, to the right. Look over here. Let's see. There we go. Oop. And here are the plans to Arkham City. Gotham City, Arkham approved. You got the steel plant, psychiatric, penitentiary. Quincy Sharp's Gotham City proposal. I don't think there's actually anything tied to this. Oh, maybe there is. I don't know. Yep, one of the best kept secrets in all of gaming. All right, so now, or no, oh yeah, we have to find something here. Another
A map
river
will
map.
always help those who are stuck.
Because Batman's stylish like that.
Stop yakking, you ruin everything. Jeez, calm down. Tell him to shut it. Now. You heard that, right? Yeah, you know where to find me. Later. Idiot.
Oh, these guys are all just looking at here, so I can just take them out like that. Oh, nope. Climb, and then drop down. Get him. Then, like this. Guy just has some fucking awful peripheral vision.
Sure, there used to be more of you down there.
Alright, I think keep going this way. I think I'm getting at the stop point now. It's semi-useful.
Let me go, you crazy bitch.
Sharpie is a bad word. Mama's face.
Debatable.
As of 10 minutes ago, I have made it illegal to walk on the floor in any part of the asylum. Anyone caught doing so will be... Oh, this is stupid. Anyone caught will have their legs removed.
Why did you open up access to this tunnel in the first place? Questioning the boss again? We've done nothing but whine and we got...
Okay.
Yeah, Joker sends it.
Oops. Not what I wanted to do.
Let's... This'll hurt.
Who's the worst superhero I've ever seen? I don't know. I mean, I think Ant-Man's kind of fucking lame. I don't know.
Unload their sidearms immediately. I recommend unloading them into... I can't read this. Unloading them into your head.
He's here! Ow! You okay, buddy?
I was trying to see if we can like throw him off the ledge, but I don't think that. It's like a wall, technically. Alright, we're gonna be going for like a little bit longer here. Oh, this is the reflection thing.
Probably when you shot. That'll do it. You hungry? It's the rat!
Will Berserk get a part 3? Probably. You know, it's, you gotta keep in mind that, like, Berserk didn't do that great view-wise, like, either one, you know, like, compared to, like, some other stuff I post that gets, like, way better, so, unfortunately, and admittedly that's kind of my fault, you know, that's sort of the way I did it, but, you know, I kind of have to measure whether the time I put into it is going to be worth the amount of views it's going to get, you know, because the important thing is channel growth. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not going to do it. I'm just saying, you know, it might be a little while before I do. So it's not a no, or it's not like, oh, I'm completely abandoned it. No. I'm still going to do it eventually. I just might do some other stuff first, basically. But I'll go back to it eventually. Oh, if you can get the... Okay, yeah, I'm going to break the box up there. We don't even have the thing yet. Wait, did I go the right way? It's all in this. Wait. Yeah, well then it stops here. Always get stuck in this part. Oh, wait, no, I think we keep going here, maybe. No, this is where I came from. This part always confuses me. Oh, no, we can go through here, I guess. It's one of the scariest parts of the game, in your opinion? Maybe. Oh, we need, like, the thing for that. That's, like, one of the first Riddler trophies you have to actually, like, backtrack for.
Stop! Stop, Batman, please! You've got to help my babies!
Alright, I'm gonna go for, like, another 10 minutes here, and then we're gonna call it for today. I'll be back tomorrow.
They're in pain, crying for help!
Excuse me.
Just stay where you are. Last thing I need is you running free.
Dr. Young died. We're following Quincy Sharp's DNA trail.
I won't let them hurt.
We just talked to Poison Ivy.
Help!
So you figured it out, huh? Good job.
Clayface here.
Keep it to yourself. I've got a reputation to keep up.
And then there's this guy up here. If I'm not mistaken, isn't this like creepy ass looking dude some guy who like won a contest to be in this game? This guy with like the weird fucking face model and no arm. Oh no, he does have an arm. I always thought he was armless. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Devin.
What are you waiting for?
Harley! Ah! You have to help me.
Ivy? Gee, you look like crap. Maybe I can sneak you some shampoo.
The plants, can't you hear them? They're crying out to me in agony.
Yeah? Well, I really don't have time for this.
Please let me out. They'll die without me.
I don't know, Red. You're not on Mr. J's party list. Oh, well.
Please!
What the heck? I'll cut you a break.
Yeah, the Ivy boss fight is not one of the best.
She's a good kid. I could watch those two all day. What a riot! And speaking of riots, here's a bit of civil unrest I cooked up just for you.
He's taken control of the security overrides.
Y'all remember when fucking...
Generator, but without the terminal in my office,
Y'all remember
it's
when,
useless.
before
Your
Arkham Knight
terminal
came
has
out,
been
and there were
destroyed.
theories that
Give me the
the Arkham
sequence.
Knight was Quincy Sharp, like controlling a
yes,
robot? Some people were fucking dumb, weren't they?
It's useless. Half the code won't
What's
get
one
you
moment that
anywhere.
ruined a comic series for you?
Trapped in
I have to think of that. Yeah, like when everyone was coming out with stupid ass theories about who the Arkham Knight was, one of the like the more famous ones was they thought it was Quincy Sharp controlling a fucking robot.
Always.
That's being for real. That was like actually a thing.
You stay here. Lock this gate when I leave.
Oh, good idea. Can't have someone of my stature falling back into their hands. Okay.
Alright. Oh yeah, I think Calendar Man sells is one of these like up here. It is Jason Todd. I mean, like before the game came out and everyone was making theories on who the Arkham Knight was. One of the more popular theories was that people thought it was Quincy Sharp controlling a robot or some shit like that. I know Calendar's Man sells up here somewhere. Might be in this section.
Surprise! You know, Bats,
Why are so many bodies in this game doing that weird
between
blue glowy thing?
well, now there is. I know, you're shocked. Come and get me, Bats. I double dare ya. Why don't you just go get a
Yeah, like, what? See, you see that? Why is it doing that? Bodies are glowing like a weird blue. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Okay down there? Ow, that looks like it hurt. That's not fair, Bad Brain. Hey, man, go easy on my boys.
That's gonna hurt.
You know, it gets overused as hell. The time's alright, but I guess completely ruined for you, honestly.
Hey, man, go easy on my boys. Was that as easy as it looked? Huh. Well, it won't be so easy trying to catch me. Mwah!
Alright, I think I can go down here. Oh, shit. No, no. The box is up here. Yeah, I just remembered.
Patient
There we go.
classification system deactivated.
No, these are my only channels. I thought about making like a true crime channel where I'd make like documentaries on like cold cases or something, but I don't know. Why do that when I can just put my focus in, you know, one channel? Yeah, well, some people don't like true crime.
Turned up, the Dark Knight himself. How's it hanging, Bats?
You know what? This is where we're gonna call it for today. Thank you, everyone who stopped out. We had a lot of people today. I appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow, streaming from about 1:30 to 3:30. 1 p.m. to about 3:30 p.m. And yeah, I'll see you guys.